Okay, welcome back to the Neverwinter Nights original campaign. I have a really, really nice ring, and eventually I'll be able to replace the cloak I sold with something else. The next level, the Pendant of the Elf, also gives me immunity to mind control, so I'll be able to replace the Golden Circlet. What else does the Golden Circlet give me? Spell resistance. I'm sorry, my own spell resistance is better than that. What is my spell resistance right now? 23. Does it change the wit? No, it does not. It increases my will save and gives me an immunity. Okay. Well, let's go talk to people.
Well met.
Welcome to the Temple of Tyr. Should you require the service of the priest, please speak to Nurik. I'm here about Rogan's trial. Of course. Nurik has done me a great honor by Oh, note-taking time. Excuse me. I need to go look for notes. Uh... Aha! Huh. This bit of note has notes in it from a fanfic I haven't written in years. Huh. I haven't used it since then. Okay. Whenever you get to talk to jurors, always take notes about what appeals to them and such like that. So, Edgar. Especially with BioWare stuff. They did this in Jade Empire too. Nurik has done me a great honor by selecting me for the jury in this case. I am looking forward to performing my duties in the administration of Tyr's justice. How do you feel about this case? Even though I disapprove of the Uthgart's worship of a pagan god, I am not going to prejudge him. The real culprit in this crime is the demon alcohol. Of course, the alcohol does not excuse the Uthgart's behavior. Anyone who lets himself get drunk must bear the consequences of his action. That is why I so strongly disapprove of consuming alcoholic beverages. They worship Tempest. And there is no pagan in favor. This is I guess that there are some that would feel this way, but oh my goodness, that is such a modern, that is such a European Earth attitude. It doesn't really have much of a place. I mean, you could phrase the the intolerance in a completely different way that would, you could say an inferior god. The word pagan does not mean what they think it means. Anyone who lets himself get drunk must bear the consequences of his actions. That is why I so strongly disapprove of consuming alcoholic beverages. That's another modern thing. That really didn't start coming into things until the really late. But I am keeping an open mind. I wish you well in this case, my lady. May the justice of Tyr be served. Edgar, pagan god, and idiot anti-alcohol. I don't drink myself, but I don't enjoy the taste of alcohol. I don't like being drunk. I don't understand it. So, but I don't. But that attitude's just kind of stupid. Okay. Sergal, are you
Hello to you.
instructed to whatever insistence in your mission to recover the words of power? You realize you look like the Helmites that were in the first chapter? Your avatar picture does? Yes, they keep using those stock portraits. Just look at the avatar, not at the portrait. Very rarely do they use the proper portrait. It's like, the book. Just assume that's the pictures that are in the book that come afterwards, and this is the real story. Oh, that's fair, I suppose. However, my magic is not of a healing nature. My skills relate to the teleportation. Is there something I can do for you? Goodbye. Okay, you're the teleport guy who I never need to talk to. Let's go use the recall portal that we haven't used yet. Okay, doesn't look like there's...
Sorry.
Oh, that must be the trial space. Hey, Rolgon.
You are here because Neurek sent you? You are here because of the trial?
Yes, I am here to defend you. Tell me what happened. Griff invited me to play a game of chance. Not wanting to spurn this gesture of friendship, I accepted his invitation and the drinks he readily offered me. I began to feel strange. My mind clouded by more than just ale. I gambled foolishly and lost several personal heirlooms of great religious significance to my tribe. Go on. I returned to my tribe in shame. Vanda, my wife, told me to go back and speak to Griff, to humble myself and beg him to return our religious heirlooms in exchange for the promise of much gold later on. But Griff attacked me before I could speak my offer. I killed him to save my own life. There was no other choice. I fled to this temple, barely escaping a mob of soldiers seeking my blood to avenge Griff. Newark gave me sanctuary, but only if I vowed to submit to a trial to determine my fate. Can you tell me anything else? We Uthgard are different from you. Our ways and customs may seem strange. We'll actually travel with one. Yes, the half-orc. I saw. He's not what I would call an Uthgard. Yeah, you're not winning your case. They call us savages and pagans and drunks and thieves. This is how the Lord's Alliance sees us, and that is why I am called a murderer for defending myself. We of the Black Lion tribe are a noble people. I am no heathen savage, no vile killer. I pray to Uthgar that you can see this and help me. I will do my best. Oh, right. I got confused between the... Oh, what's his name? Wolfgar and the Uthgard. Wolfgar worships Tempest. The Uthgard are related to Uthgard's people. And I think Uthgar might be connected to Tempest in some way, but they don't actually worship Tempest. Go if you wish. I must stay here, though my heart aches to return to my tribe. When the trial is over, Uthgar willing, I will be allowed to return to my home. Okay. Charwin, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking drugs. Yes, that's what I was thinking as well. Okay. Now... What's here? Mercenary Enclave, Aaron Ginn's Lodge, Drinking House. We start Cloak Enclave. I want to kind of take a look at the Cloak of Protection real quick.
I still don't think I...
Cloak of Protection is 14,000. Do I actually have enough for it? I do! How about that? Oh, but I'm going to have to get my wings back, aren't I? Modify cloak appearance. Well, that's not a bad one, but I want no cloak. There we go. And my AC is now 33. Thank you. I didn't think I was going to be able to afford that, actually. Okay, what's over here? What is this place? Trading post.
Hello there.
Let me see your inventory. To tell you the truth, I am rather tempted. Oh, there's nothing here that... Clear thought, ring of protection +3, which would be nice, but I got something better. Okay. Okay, I have to go talk to Averick and bear him hitting on me.
Well met.
Don't bother me right now. I've got a lot on my mind, what with this trial and all. I know about the trial. I'm defending Rolgan. Funny, you don't look like a lawyer, but that ain't my business, I guess. You want to ask me some questions? Go ahead. Oh, right. I have to take notes about what Rolgan said. Rolgan, went to play a game of chance. Probably drugged wine, drugged mead, drugged spirits of it, some sort, and lost items. Lost religious items. And went to beg him back and was attacked. Okay, tell me what happened. Griff and that Uthgard were playing cards, gambling. Griff won a lot of money, so much the Uthgard had to give him some of his jewelry to cover the debt. Real fancy looking stuff. Later that night, Griff went outside. I heard him shout, and I rushed out to see him and that Uthgard smashing swords. I got the Uthgard was better at it than Griff, and I can't believe I have to testify about this. I've never been to a trial before. Anything else? Oh, that's awesome! Yes, don't get so worked up about this trial. Barkeep, a drink for my friend Lodar, please. I'm buying. Hey, you're all right, sister. Good luck in that trial, and thanks for the drink. If you need anything else, I'll be right here until the trial is over. I've got me off active duty, so I plan on spending my time here in the drinking house.
Well met.
How about a refill? Hey, I remember you. You're that lawyer. Mighty kind of you to buy me that drink. How about a refill? Bartender, bring me another drink for Lodar. Thanks, I needed that. Too bad you're trying to get Griff's killer off. I kind of like you. You're a nice woman, not like Griff. He was always getting into trouble, picking fights, that kind of thing. Kind of racist, too. Always going on about the Uthgard being drunks and thieves and such. Maybe Uthgard's to blame for the fight with that Uthgard. Maybe, but he shouldn't be speaking ill of the dead. Griff had some ugly secrets, and now is not the time to drag it all out. Oh, thank you, Lodar. Thank you. Nice, drunk man that you are. Okay. Griff racist, which is a rather modern concept, unfortunately. That's how we're able to fight it, because we have a name for it. Ancient world just didn't think about it. They just... Yeah, I've looked this up a couple of times. I think the earliest appearance of terms like bigotry and all that. Bigotry as we use it, I think maybe 400 years ago, but even then it was more, it comes from a term called Germans the Germans call them by God. By Gods, because they would say by God a lot, or maybe that was the English. But anyway, it was a term for a specific group of people because they would say by God a lot. That's the theory. There's no real proof. But it only really got used for in the terms of modern terms, bigotry, bigot, and all that. First got used that way about 200 years ago. And that's really, to my mind, an advancement, because before that point, there was no word for it, which meant it was such a ubiquitous thing that nobody thought of it as anything that needed to be defined. Anyway, secrets. What kind of secrets? I really shouldn't tell you. Griff was a friend after all. We're friends, aren't we? Have another drink on me and tell me what you know. Sure, why not? Bartender, another round. And you've got garrote wire. Griff's gone now anyway, so who cares if anyone finds out, right? Griff had a nasty habit of spiking the drinks of people he was gambling against. Spiked drinks. And the pen's not writing. Did I remember to start my timer? I did! And I've spent a lot of time on this. Spiked drinks. Okay. He figured it would give him an edge over them, make their mind all hazy, not really sporting, but that's the kind of guy Griff was. Anything else you can tell me about the trial? No, I told you pretty much everything I know already. If you need anything else, I'll be right here. Until the trial's over, they've got me off active duty, so I plan to spend my time here in the drinking house. Yes. Okay. Hello, Averick.
I greet you.
Ah, smile, baby. This is your lucky day. I may be old and covered in open sores, but don't let that turn you off. I got a special today, a free ride on the wild Averick for every human female who comes along. I'm here to talk about Rogan's trial. Oh, that prissy priest Nerik must have sent you. I can't figure out why that sawed-off runt wanted me on the jury. I guess he figured I'd be impartial since I hate all races, colors, and creeds equally. Very enlightened attitude you have there. Oh, what can I say? You get down into the filthy gutters and everyone's crap stinks the same. What are your feelings about this case? Griff was a rotten bastard, and the Uthgut did us all a favor by offing him. But if we let him go, we might have drunken savages running through the streets sacrificing us to their goat gods, you know. Sounds like you figure he's already guilty. The only good thing about that Uthgut is his wife. I can't wait to see her up testifying at the trial. She's one fine piece of meat. Hoo-wee! I wouldn't mind having her pork chops on my plate at dinner tonight. You're a disgusting vile man. So what are you going to do about it? You try anything and every Lord's Alliance in this camp will be all over you. So take your prissy complaints about my attitude and stick 'em where the sun don't shine and leave me alone. You're a shady character. Let's talk to that.
Hello there.
You look like the kind of person who knows how to live in the shadows. Why? Because I have horns and wings and a red skin and a tail? What's it to you? It's just my business to know these sorts of things. You might be in need of some helpful items. In that case, I'm your go-to gal. I've got all the goods to make your life easier. Okay, let me see what you have to offer. Thief stuff. Rogue links. I've seen those in Neverwinter Nights too, as well. Yep, this is all rogue stuff. Not as good as that was at that fighter place. Very slim selection of potions. Rather slim selection of amulets and rings. Oh my goodness, traps up the wazoo! I don't use traps. If I go through this as a rogue again, though, that would be good to know. That just makes me think. I basically played through this with two ninjas. I've played through with a monk ninja now. Satir, my Millie here, and I've played through with a rogue ninja who went Shadow Dancer. So yeah. She was a multi-class. Okay, mercenary on play. Averick, foul man.
I don't recognize you. And I thought I knew all the new recruits who've joined the Lord's Alliance.
I work for Aaron Gent. Millie Swift, the same Millie Swift who saved Neverwinter from the plague. We could use a good woman like you up on the battlefront. It's too bad Gend has you working on something else. You must have come in here to purchase some equipment, right? Sure. Who are you? You're kidding, right? Everybody knows me. I'm Roll Kid of the Mighty Lands. I'm probably the most famous gnome knight of Neverwinter. Probably the only gnome knight of Neverwinter. I take offense to that. Aaron Gins put me in charge of training and equipping the troops battling the Luskan forces. Seems he's too busy searching for those wards of power to bother with a little thing like a war. Normally I wouldn't complain, but this isn't exactly what I signed on for. We can't fight a war with no supplies. What are you talking about? Those blasted Orcish raiders, every time we get a new supply line set up at to the battlefront, those damn bandits cut it off. An army's no good if they don't have a steady stream of supplies replenishing their stores. I tell you, if this keeps up, we might as well surrender to Luskan right now. I could help with the supply lines. Hey, I'll welcome any help I can get. I've already put out a bounty on the heads of the two most famous orc bandits in the region, Vath and Gazud. I figure if they both get taken out, the rest of the thieving scum will get the message and back off. I'm offering 500 gold pieces for each of them, payable upon delivery of their decapitated heads. Oh, great. I get to carry more heads. What is it with this game and me carrying heads around? I'll be back to idea where I could start looking for those bandits? You could try looking in the north, Coldwood to the northeast. Charwin, that Coldwood looks to be a busy place. Yes, it seems to be looking that way. Great for storytelling, though. That place has always had its share of bandits, and there were some reports of bandits around Fort Ilkart to the south. Other than that, I couldn't say. Finding them's the hard part. Well, that and killing them. I'll be back to collect those bounties. Good luck. It won't be easy to find those bandit hideouts. Vath and Gazuda have both been in business for years, and no one's tracked them down yet. Take this writ, though. It identifies you as a bounty under my authority. Why would I need that? Let me see your inventory. Though I know it's all fighter stuff. God, let's overpower. It's all fighter stuff. Yep. Oh, Cloak of Protection. Different coloring than the one I have. But I don't look at the Armor of Freedom? Well, that would be nice if I were a fighter. What is the Armor of Freedom anyway? Because if that might be something Kikoskia might want. It is heavy armor. It's plate armor of freedom. Okay. 7. Well, there's lots of weapons here. Greatsword. Greatsword +1. No offense, but there are better places to get weapons. There are places in town to get +3 weapons. Well, I told you I had a supply line issue. Yeah, okay. And, oh, you have torches. Okay, let's see if we can find where this male soldier, female soldier, kicking at that thing. Javon, I'm guessing Zed. I'm guessing one of you is a witness, and I think that Zed is the witness.
That's it for you!
And one of you is a judge. And my bell's about to ring. So, we're going to Perry Matlock. No. Millie. Perry Matlock. Right. Ah. See you in the next video.